My last video of the year. Honestly, this year has been exhausting. Even though I made like 3 videos in 2024. Yep, no one has suffered or worked just as hard as I have. I've done the most ever. Anyway, I wanted to make a more laid back and short, but still fairly high quality video, considering I also have a super long video in the works. This also combines an idea I had, but didn't really finish. So I wanted to merge the videos, but talk about my own experiences rather than go off and find the history of everything. You can probably find that in a multitude of videos. So, childhood. We all experienced it at one point. Personally, I thought I was the only person with the weird interest for nostalgia or whatnot, but turns out this has been a phenomenon on TikTok for quite a while, and it seemingly slipped right under my nose. Looking into it, I discovered this new trend was called nostalgiacore, which, according to the aesthetics wiki, is an aesthetic involving nostalgia and archived history. Most senses of nostalgia focus on childhood, teenhood. How the hell do you say that? Teenhood TV shows, movies, music, snacks, trends, fashion, video games, and other forms of technology. Hangout places such as malls, books, comics, and many other things. Thank you, fandom. You aren't a complete disappointment yet. So why not talk about my personal internet experiences and see if anybody else can relate, or if they care, or if I'm just a weirdo. I'm only a guy that uploads maybe thrice a year and mainly posts random shit on Twitter, but you know, that's not the point. Let us get started, shall we? The way I said that was so fucking weird. What the fuck? Now, to be honest, I was introduced to the internet at a super young age, so it practically raised me. We'll start with something fun. Old YouTube videos. YouTube was the reason I even got into the internet in the first place, so I watched a lot of YouTube then, and arguably still do. I remember quite a lot from this era of YouTube. Nyan Cat, Raining Tacos, the Duck Song ASDF movie, and the whole bunch. Unfortunately, mainly because of my older brother, I got exposed to stuff like the old horror videos and creepypasta videos, and I was terrified. I can't tell you how unironically afraid of Sonic EXE I was in 2nd grade. I genuinely thought that this fucker would come at me if I looked at the dark hallway. Mr. Sonic with the red eyes haunted me for a little longer than I'd like to admit.
What do you mean I shouldn't watch this? Scary movies don't always freak me out.
Luckily in like 3rd grade, I got over that super irrational fear. Only took a whole year, but yeah. Also luckily, this seemed to be a common fear, so I wasn't exactly picked on for it. But I mean, hey, I'm still as much of a bitch as ever. That joke was funnier when I wrote it, I promise. Anyway, I used to watch a lot of gameplay videos along with that. DanTDM, Markiplier, you name it. They got me into a multitude of games because of it. Minecraft, Roblox, Cuphead, even games to this day I believe are super underrated, like Duck Season. That's getting its own video in the future, by the way. However, there were also many, interesting videos.
This is where Caillou lives.
Hi. I'm Caillou. What's your name?
I'm Banjo.
Do you want to go on adventures with me?
No, I'm going to kill you and end your show for good.
No 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 no. Please don't kill me. I'm only 4 years old.
Too bad. You have been on PBS Kids for a long time now. It's your time to die. Bye-bye forever, you stupid little idiot. Hi kids, I'm a spoiled 4-year-old brat who acts like a 4-month-old baby. I'm going to show you how to.
Yeah. Moving on from YouTube, we go to internet games. Not just games you can download off of like Steam or something, no. I'm talking internet, stuff you could play in your browser. Being a child that didn't know what Steam or GOG was, I just looked on the internet itself for games. When I was younger, okay, story time. When I was younger, I was super into Pokemon. I even used to have an authentic copy of Pokemon Blue that I would play on an authentic Game Boy Color. Unfortunately, authentic Game Boy games are kind of a rarity nowadays, and the ones that are cheap are typically bootleg cartridges that lose their battery way quicker. I was unfortunately fooled by that one. So, what did 2013 me do? I used the site Vizd, of course. Not only did it give me access to a bunch of Pokemon games, it also gave me many other games to play. It was basically the 2010s version of KBH Games, for all the modern folk nowadays. Believe it or not, I actually found my old Viz account, all the way from 2014, and yeah, that was really the first username I chose to go with. Unfortunately, Viz seems to have fallen since I last played it. All the Pokemon games were taken down, which was a really big shame, to be honest. Speaking of which, I was originally going to talk about another Pokemon-style game I used to play called Unova RPG, only to find out it also got DMCA'd by the big lads at Nintendo, which was very sad to see, considering the fact I actually remember having really good memories of this game when I was younger. I will throw a video on what it used to look like or something. I don't know. I'm kind of faltering here. Another website I used to use all the time was Scratch. This was mainly back in 6th grade and I didn't have much better to do. Scratch is an educational coding website that kids could use to create their own games. Some of them are pretty decent and some of them aren't. I don't remember a lot about Scratch, aside from the fact I used to play this one Sonic fan game a lot called Sonic Frenzy, which I actually found pretty good. I found out a sequel was actually made for it a little while back, so I played it for a good bit, and the developers really seem to improve their stuff. Even adding Tails and Mighty, I really recommend it. There have been a ton of videos talking about Scratch in a more negative light, but honestly, I still think it's pretty cool that Scratch allows kids to experiment with making games in a fairly easy and fun way. This video isn't sponsored, and of course coding wasn't for me, but yeah. And that was my fairly short trip down memory lane. Thank you all for watching this shorter video. I know it wasn't my usual length, but I promise you that the next video will most definitely make up for that if you thought this one was too short. That's all I'm gonna tease for now, so have a good day, goodbye, and Merry Christmas, because I know this video is coming around Christmas. That's hopefully. I just finished recording around Christmas, so